Yo, what's up guys? In this super quick and easy After Effects tutorial, we will learn how to make this amazing looking golden logo effect. And as you can see, this golden logo effect has multiple things going on. So you have the golden colors obviously, but also this light thing going from the left to the right and back. And also these nice little shiny things if you can see it closely. And all these are super nice and you can use it in a lot of projects. So let's learn this real quick. So let's just make a new composition first of all and add a background, just a basic solid, and I'll just give it a dark blue color to make it a nice contrast to the golden logo. And now obviously you need a logo, and it would be really good if the logo is in PNG with some transparent background. So make sure you got this, and let's just add our logo. And as you can see, mine looks weird, but it will be okay as soon as we add the golden colors and everything. So let's scale this to a nice adequate scale to fit our composition. So just press S on the keyboard and scale this down or up or whatever. And now let's focus on the colors. So let's make it gold, and we can use layer styles to achieve this. So we can just right click this, go to layer styles and add a gradient overlay. And by default it's black and white, which we obviously don't want. So let's open up the gradient overlay settings and press edit gradient. And now we'll just go quickly to a website where we can just copy golden hex codes. And I'll just put the codes in the description, but you can find these here as well. So let's copy the first one by clicking on it and pasting it in the left side here, just like this. Now let's go to the middle and press here so we actually get a new point. And for this point we will need some lighter color, so let's just copy this one and paste it in here as well, just like this. And for the last point we can actually just copy the first point. So let's just copy the value and paste it in here, just like this. And let's also bring this more to the middle and press OK. And I think this already looks really cool, just as we want basically. And this is good. Maybe we can add one more effect to give it some of these 3D edges. I don't know if you can actually see it, but we have some a little bit of 3D texture going on. But this is super simple. Let's go to layer styles again and just add a bevel and emboss. And by default it will be quite strong, but actually I think in this case it looks okay. But maybe we can just play with a few settings. So maybe if we think it's too strong, we can decrease the depth a little bit to something like 60% and play with the size basically however we like. I think let's keep it decent, not too much. I think 4 is good. But it really depends on your logo how big you want this to be. So just play with the settings. Maybe you also want to change the technique. I think this is, actually I think, let's leave it like, no, not like that. And that's it for the golden colors basically. Now we can see it looks good, but it's kind of boring because nothing moves, nothing is animated, and it's just there basically. And let's change that. So first of all we want to make this a pre-composition, because otherwise the layer styles which we just applied will be on top of any effect that we apply now, and we don't want that. So let's just go to pre-compose and make sure that this setting here is selected. By default it may be that one, but we need this one. And then just press OK basically. And now we can go to effects and presets on the right and look for light sweep and just apply it. And as you can see, we already get this nice light stripe here. And maybe we want it to be a little bit bigger, so let's change the whiteness a little bit. Something like 100 should work good in this case. Maybe increase the intensity. And basically that should do it. And now we can animate this light thing from going to left and right and back and whatever. So right click this effect, or actually left click it, just select it, go to the beginning of our animation and bring this little point here to the left so we actually can see it, and put in a keyframe. So just press this little thing here for the center settings, and then just go forward a few seconds, bring this to the right, go forward a few seconds again, bring it back, and you can see where this is going. Just repeat it how often you like and how long your animation is or your composition, and we can see we get this nice shining effect where just, yeah, it looks cool and it looks more realistic or 3D or whatever you want to call it, not as boring as before. And yeah, for a lot of you guys this might already be it, but if you want to give it a little more an exciting feature like these light things, I don't know what to call it, these sparks or whatever, and you can comment what would fit these things, but you see these little light points just moving around and looking cool. And yeah, let's do these real quick. So let's add a new solid and just press OK and apply the fractal noise effect. And now we have to change a lot of these settings. So first of all, bring up the contrast by a ton. So like do it really high, 1000 should be okay. And bring down the complexity to something like 3. This should work. And let's also bring down the brightness. So what we basically want is just a few bright points, which then will be these light points. So we just have to minimize this thing to get a few points. And yeah, just play around with it a bit. Maybe let's decrease the complexity even further to just 2. And yeah, now we get some nice points. And obviously they have to move, so let's animate the evolution. Go to the beginning of the animation, put in a keyframe here, and then go to the end and just go crazy on this value. You can just copy whatever comes out here, 7 or something. But yeah, maybe this is too fast, but let's just stick with it for this example. And yeah, now we can see obviously this whole layer blocks everything, and this is stupid, we don't want that. So to change that, let's actually go to our pre-composition where the logo is in and copy it or duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D. And now we can go back to this point layer and just go to track matte and select our pre-composition, the upper one. And now we can see this is just contained into our logo basically. So it's just on top of our logo and nothing else. And it still looks super weird. But yeah, let's just select this layer and the one that we used for the mask and go to pre-compose. And again, make sure this setting is activated. Press OK. And now we can change the mode to add. So now it will be on top of our logo. And you can see we have these white points here. And they look super stupid, so actually obviously something is missing. And this is one more effect, one last effect actually, and this one is called cross blur. And we can just search for it and apply it and increase the X and Y radius by a lot again, like 150 maybe. This looks good, and you can already see these things. But they're quite small, but they look good already in my opinion. And if you want to make them stronger, I only got one option. Maybe you have a more efficient one, but for me I just duplicate this layer 1 or 2 times. So press Ctrl D and you can see it will be stronger. Maybe Ctrl D again. Now it's really strong. And yeah, that's it basically. Of course you can just remove one or change the opacity, but I think for this example this is fine. And yeah, now we're already done. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something today, and hopefully see you next time.